What's up, y'all? So today we're sitting down on this Loudegange channel talking about something that I was curious about, and I never got a chance to ask him because it just vanished in midair. And so now I said, can you sit down with me and explain to me about it and let me know what happened? So yeah, so we're gonna jump right into it. So hey, so as y'all know, Troy and Yanni were engaged, and Troy had got her a really big diamond ring, and one of the diamonds were one that I gave to him that was an heirloom. And does anybody know what an heirloom is? What is an heirloom? He don't know what an heirloom is. An heirloom is a diamond or something of value that was handed down through the family. So that diamond was given to me by your dad, and then I gave it to you. One of the diamonds on the ring, which was the biggest stone, was an heirloom. And heirlooms are worth more than regular diamonds because they have like more value because they're an heirloom. They were handed down. They have meaning to them. So like if you was to marry Yanni and then you give her a ring and then she gives it to, like, you know, something happens to where she don't wear it anymore or something, or you disappear or anything, and then she gives it to her daughter or her son. But most of the time it's to the son because the daughter should have her husband buying the ring, or the diamond. But so, saying that to say, what happened to the ring? Would you remember where you had it last?
In the other house.
At the other house?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did this happen? Like, because you know you can never get heirlooms back.
No.
That was really, really an important ring. What do you think happened to it?
I don't know. Somebody probably stole it or something.
Was you not caring about it anymore because you guys, are you guys still getting married? What happened with that part? Yeah.
We're working on it. But I don't know, because when she gave me the ring, I just took it and then put it in a bag.
What bag?
It was in one of my bags. And then I didn't want to look at it, so I just didn't never look at it. And then when I got back to my bag, it wasn't in my bag no more.
Did you know which bag you put it in? So somebody must have took it. How many people were in the house?
I don't know. Whole lot coming in and out. But let's just be throughout the month.
Wow. Okay, so that explains. So was you hurt because you lost the ring, or did you care because I was hurt because I gave y'all that ring, that diamond?
Yeah, I was hurt because I spent a lot of money on it. And I was looking everywhere for it.
And I was hurt because I gave you the stone.
I know, it was sentimental.
Yeah. And so I was trying to figure out how could something like that get lost? Like I never can get a diamond. I've held on to that diamond for like 20 years.
I know, it makes me mad thinking about it.
It made me very sad because I remember when I first got that diamond and I gave it to you because I wanted you to have it to have something of meaning to get married with, because I was probably never gonna use that diamond again, and especially because it was given to me by your dad, and I'm now married to Mark. So, and I said, and I didn't go take it and get the money for it. I gave it to you. Do you think we could find it, or you think somebody took it for real?
Somebody took it for real.
So, after that, you just said forget about getting married? So now you gotta, when you do get married, you have to get an entirely new diamond. Do you think you and Yanni want to do that again? Try, or you're not even talking about it no more?
Yeah, we'll try. Hopefully she can value another one more. It shouldn't take a second time with everything to get value. First, the car. You need a second car to value a car. And lose the ring. You need a second ring to value the ring.
You guys are losing a lot of stuff here. That is of real value. So.
And it's taking a second time to actually realize, hold on, maybe I shouldn't lose this. But it needs to be the first.
Do you think because you guys are young?
I mean, I'm young, but I still value a lot of things. I still value my car. I had my car for like 3 years now.
2. It was 3?
It's about to go on 3. Because I got it around my birthday.
2024?
No, it's a 2023.
Mm. I thought it was 2024.
The car that I have.
Your car?
Yeah, my car.
Oh yeah, 2023.
Her car is a 2024. It's only 1 year old. Barely even that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bug in there.
Is it alive? How'd you see that? Y'all, there's a bug. Hold on. Kill it. Is it alive? What kind of bug is it?
What is it?
It's just dust. It's not a bug. Come back down here and finish this video. Excuse. What the heck? He's seeing bugs. I thought it was one too. It looked like that would have been a big nasty bug. That's one. That spider looking one. There's way too many bugs out right now. So y'all, I'm glad y'all are learning. It's taking a pretty penny to try to learn how to value things.
Literally.
You both are going through some stuff. I'm glad you're growing, but not spending. It's not good to spend a whole lot of money trying to grow. That's not good. you want to try to get it right when it's a lot of funds involved, because then it's a sad situation when you lose something. But I think everybody's learning and growing, and I was hoping to see you guys get married because you have Tory girl, but we'll see. So you absolutely think this ring is gone for good?
Yeah, pretty much. Someone of them came up. And when I find out who did it, I'm gonna have to give them a run for their money.
This is terrible. You should have put it in a better spot. You know that was your fault. Something that more valuable.
No, it wasn't.
Did you put it in a ring box?
Yes.
I saw a ring box at the house, empty.
Exactly.
So it was the same ring box you put it back in? How many people knew you put it in there?
Just one. And you know who his name is.
Just one person? Oh my gosh.
Probably was that fool.
You know you can't ever trust nobody or tell anybody. Where did that person come up with money real quick?
They did leave. They did leave.
They left after it was missing? Oh shoot. For good?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ain't seen him since.
You haven't seen him since? Oh wow. Well, I hope you learn from that too. When you get something valuable, to always keep your eyes on it and put it in good places, because even your closest of closest friends will steal something from you. I'm gonna tell you a story about me and one of my good friends. I had my boyfriend at the time had, I don't know if I told you this story, but he put like $500 in cash on my dresser for me. And I saw it before I went into the shower, and I said, I'm thinking like, she ain't gonna take this money. Like, that would be only you, obvious, because she's the only one in here. So I said, I'm going to go take a shower. She was like, all right, girl. And she was in my room. And my money's right there, $500, and I know how much he said he left me. So I go in the shower, take my shower, and I come back out, and I get my money. I went to get my money, and my stack looks low. And I was like, wait a minute. I said, and I counted it, and she was acting like she was watching TV. And I said, I counted again, and it was only $200.
What the heck?
And I said, I know you lying. And I know it was only me and her in there. I said, did anybody else come to this house? And she said, no, girl, it's just me and you. And then I said,
what the heck?
It was just me and you. I said, well, I went in the shower, and I said, there was $500 right here. And she said, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm sure. There was $500 here. I went in the shower, and I was about to take us to go get something to eat and go to the mall. And back then, $500 was a lot of money. And so I said, I had $500 right here. I'm not stupid. I said, no one came in here and took $300? No. So I said, I know I counted it too before she came over. Because he was like, here you go, like, you know, for you to go somewhere. So then I said to him, I called him, I was like, and I put him on speaker. I said, how much money did you leave me earlier? And he said, $500. You counted it like right there. And I said, oh, because I only got 200. He said, what you mean you only got 200? I said, because there's 300 missing. And he said, well, who all was in the house? I said, nobody, it was just me and your friend, my friend. He said, you better check your friend. And I said, oh, shoot. And so I said, did you take my money? And she was like, oh my gosh, girl, I feel so offended. Why would you say that? But she also had a weed problem, a very, very harsh weed problem, where she was smoking like nonstop. And that's why them vices be making you turn against your own friends. And so, come to find out, this girl was stealing from me like a long time ago. She was stealing everything.
So did you ever get it back?
No, we never, I told her. And like a year later, she called and she said she apologized to me. And all that time she was lying.
Oh,
and
then
then
I would made her freaking run me that. I don't need that.
Well, I feel like God punished her even more because she went to jail and everything. Because they had her on camera stealing. She had a stealing problem. She was stealing everything.
Yeah,
she stole from her.
Know you got a stealing problem. You steal $300 from your friend.
Yeah, and she had a friend of ours that liked her, that was mutual friends of ours, this guy, that he would bring her to his house, and she would dig in all his cabinets and steal all his money too. And steal jewelry and everything. And then they busted her at Target stealing. Her face was all over the Target. She had to steal, but she was really pretty. And it was like, I don't know why she wanted to smoke that weed all the time. And so, yeah, that hurt my feelings because that was a really good friend of mine. We used to do a lot. She even stole my boots and had nerve enough to wear them in front of me. And shirts of mine. And I said, those are mine. That looks just like mine. She said, girl, I know I always say that they made a lot of these. And I went in my room and I couldn't find mine.
How she even wore the same size as you?
We was both like the same size.
Bro, you could...
It was crazy.
Her.
I didn't know for sure, but the money I knew for sure. So then I never was her friend again.
No, you just didn't want to know.
No, I knew. Kind of. I didn't know all this time.
You knew, but
no,
you
I didn't really know.
know.
But you didn't get it like dead ringer. But I knew when I left that money out there, that was going to tell me. And I kind of knew, but I was like, dang, I'm about to lose a lot of money if she takes the whole stack. But it was kind of like a setup to see for real. And she bit it. She couldn't handle it. She took that $300. She didn't take all of it, but she took $300. And that was like so hurtful. But so I lost my friend. And I lost my money. But anyway, so from now on, make sure all your stuff, is put in a good spot. And make sure everything that's valuable is put up. And watch all your valuables. So if you ever get a ring for Yanni again, make sure you say that. Make sure both of y'all start taking care of your items. It's hard to replace expensive things as it is, but heirlooms, it's so hard to replace. So y'all, please make sure that if you have stuff of value, I know we want to trust people and be good friends with them, but you never know what your friends are going to do. So just keep your eyes open and pray. Make sure God is covering you, because you don't want to blame somebody for something they didn't do. But I've had a lot of stuff stolen from me. So yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully we'll come with some more videos soon. And yeah, love y'all.